Yo, yo, yo. What up, Nzijo? Why is that doing that? Oh, weird. Anywho, let's try to get some of this going here. Why is my Grand Summoners not working? Bruh. Let's try this again. Try this again. Please. Please work. Turn my fan off for now. Is that what that is? Is it my computer? Huh. Why is my mic going crazy? That's weird. It's not connected to the other stuff, is it? Yo, Nzijo with the Twitch Prime. Thank you, homeboy. Thank you. Appreciate that. Welcome on in. We're trying to get our BlueStacks to work right now. It just doesn't want to function properly today. Oh, normally that means it's gonna work. How you doing, Nzijo? We just keep getting this blank screen. It's very strange. We're at least gonna look a lot at the stuff on Discord, though. We're gonna look at the JP side of things, and I wanted to hear your guys' opinion. And of course, I was gonna go over mine as well. Okay, what is going on with this? Come on, game. Play with me, not against me. I'm doing alright today. I've been doing a lot of kind of like getting my stuff back in action, if that makes sense. You know, working out a bit here and there, trying to, you know, basically what I've been doing is getting a lot of stuff from my parents done. What up, Mashigi? What up? We're back. The king is back. Yep. We've been finally having some... Oh, this is the first good news. Oh, maybe we can click. Do we get the game start? New version? Download? I've been playing on my phone, so don't think I haven't done anything. I just haven't done anything on BlueStacks. But I've been playing. We'll probably just do some autos. I'll show you what my little auto is right now. It's, of course, gray. Download. So yeah, over here I got just some stuff for the if you guys can see above me, I've got like the JP stuff. You can see this in Grand Summoner's official Discord, JP News. We've gone over the Dark Vox. So as you see here, we've got all this super sweet super crit, all this other stuff. The break helped me a little bit. Yeah, the break helped my family a lot. We did a lot of... I basically filled a dumpster by myself. Like a 20-foot or 20-something big dumpster. It's a big dumpster. It's like a 200-gallon instead of 400-gallon dumpster or whatever. And, yeah. Where is it? I was actually thinking about pulling for this one. Because I could get Charlotte. But anyway... you know me, I'm going to talk about some of this not Dark Fox. We went over Dark Fox. We go over the event farmables. Yo, what up, Toxemic? The problem with this is they have Zeorg and Weaver in here, and Zeorg is, like, not the best. For a new account, Weaver is pretty sick. Like, what was it? Let's talk about Jay. Let's talk about Jay. Alright, let's go down. Jay is actually right below here. Jay's right here. So, going for Super Swick. Super Swick. He's Super Swicky. Yow. So yeah, obviously this is what's going to be coming up for, what is that? Tonight at 7? Yeah, tonight at 7 it looks like. Because today's May 1st. And in 3 days, may the 4th be with you. No, I had to say it. So yeah, we got Blue Fang J here, otherwise known as Roy's partner, who's featured in the Bonded by Bolt story. So we have here. Oh, there's a lot of like, what is this? These are just events that are coming back. Nothing crazy. Let's see if we can actually pull his kit up. These are the pictures that I was looking at. Event. Wait, what is this? Event tickets in JP. Now we don't know if we're gonna get these. Everyday equipment summons. A continuation of the previous campaign. Every day you will receive a ticket to summon from a list of banners that feature event equipment. Equipment must be enhanced. Summoned will be max enhanced and limit break in 3. Okay, so you need additional 4 LBs. That's better than normal. Okay, what are the events? Fina event. Vote. I mean, this would be kind of cool. We really only want Fina event. We've had, I don't know, Rebull and Kush. Who's Rebull and Kush? They have a Kush event? A little sus. Plot of the Fallen Priest, Agno event, Alvenia, Ifrit Palamecia, Talus, Darksayer. Yeah, I don't know about those. That'd be interesting. Yeah, some of those are only JP. But you can see here, like, probably a little list of them. I mean, the Fina and Regulus we've just never gotten before, and I would probably go hard on that. Okay, so we have the Blue Jacket, the Heretic of Lone Wolf login. I'm going to get some events going while we do this. Don't judge me for not having done this stuff yet. This is my team right now, guys. Saitama doesn't always do anything, but he can hold the true Raz, so it's good enough for me. So we'll go on that while we talk about Jay up there. My voice. I've been working on going to sleep and waking up at the right time, and so we're working on it. Okay, so we have one chance alchemy summon held. If only we could get this in global, that'd be cool. But we can't, so we're not going to cry about it right now. But even just a one chance alchemy summon would be cool rather than the 10k. Limited campaign, new Dream Evolution available. Yes, we know about the Dream Evolution. We understand. Okay, so this is at the tippy top. You can't quite see that. You can see right here. Okay, this is about where you guys see. Got it. I made a new arrangement so you guys can clearly read what I'm reading, so that way it's a little easier for all y'all. Do we have? Whoa. How come? No talkie talk. True. Chatty chat. Test. There we are. Well, I didn't see the text box. Now we have stuff and things. Anyway. So the bug fixes. I wish we could see what bug fixes they were. I'd love to know some of the bugs in the game. Just have some fun with them. End of support for iOS 10 or lower. Dude, the upgrade version, iOS 10. I mean, some people who use iOS 10, that is iPhone. Alright, here we go. Blue Fang J. Sounds like a bird. Blue Fang J. You're not supposed to go. Forte, you're not supposed to do that thing up until the final boss. I don't know what you're doing here. Anyway, I'll just have to look at that later. Is she on auto? Sorry, now I got, right before we talk about Jay, of course. She's on auto AI, what the heck? I'll go take a look at that later. Okay, so we have, a Super Woken unit here. This is a 6-star, you know. We have some stats here. Attack looking pretty juicy, not gonna lie. Defense, solid defense as well. Don't always see people with 3,000 plus defense. I guess it is a 6-star unit, so what am I thinking? We have our 6-star physical, 5-star healing. I'm not a huge fan of 5-star healing. I'm notorious for saying I don't like that. But we do have a 4-star physical or 4-star support. Now, I gotta say, use Arcade. Last wave. On the last wave. No one caught the shinks. I gotta say, you guys know I like the support more than the physical. However, a unit that is 6-star, we might have some other things, but it's probably gonna be that 4-star support. We'll see based on his kit. I forgot kind of what he does right now, but we'll see what he is up to with this 5-star heal slot. Let me also make sure I at least take a peek at the tubes here. The YouTube. See if anyone's even on here. Yeah, so back over right now. Perfect. So last little things. All right. So yeah, we've got reduces enemies evasion rate by 10%. Now I do like reducing evasion rate or accuracy increase for the team. This is kind of the reverse of what that says. It's like increase team's accuracy by 10%. Another way to kind of look at it, because you're reducing theirs. So it's not going to be major, but it can help in certain scenarios, which is kind of nice. Evasion rate does not stack with Water Basilia or Artillus. I'll write the 6-star, I forgot 6-star Arstella. So we have arts here for 20 seconds. Increase all water allies damage by 50%. Used in the first 2 minutes of the quest. Increase all allies arc gauge by 20. That's pretty interesting. So this arts gives 20 arc gauge as long as you're under the 2 minutes. So you could spam this pretty well. And this is kind of like a... It's not really. It's like, you know, because there's Sestina that has something similar. Also, Mashigi, everyone, Toxemic. Hopefully you guys having a good little break while I'm away. Anything that you found while I've been gone that looks pretty cool. Thank you, Adrian Docs. How you doing? Welcome in. Welcome back. And thank you. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. This 20 arc gauge is not too shabby. I wish his skill had extra. We're talking about the Blue Fang J, the 6-star J unit right now. We're looking in the future, seeing what else we got coming, but we're trying to spread some info. So we got our True Arts here now while we're doing the story quest. I just have it on auto for, like, you know, Gray's doing the Lord's work right now over here. So we have True Arts, 70k multiplier, solid damage. We're talking about, you know, the multiplier is automatically at the level of like How, because How, I think Summer Juno and a couple other people have 70k. We have for 30 seconds reduce enemies damage res by 40%, and if used while HP is above 90%, reduces that damage res by 80. This is completely unique. This is not available on pretty much any other unit. What happened here? Did anyone see? I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, take a peek now. How about this? How about I auto this shit? Negates crit damage. Okay. Or just negates crit damage, so. Yeah, it just negates crit damage, that's all. Like heck I do. Oh, we're gonna fix this here. We'll take it nice and slow then. We're not changing teams because I don't have to. Need ailment more? Alright, we'll see if you guys... Yeah, we'll see what the BS on this quest is here in just a bit. Lifesteal negates crit damage. Oh, I hate it. What's up? This guy's stupid. Alright. We're gonna restart just with the Mako heart combo. Sorry. So yeah, we're talking about Jade right now, and he has damage res goes up to 80%, which is insane. So I'll take a look at his passives and then see what else. I keep hitting restart like a dummy. So the 80% is like twice as much as I know of. Does anyone know of another damage resistance that goes above 40%? Because I actually cannot think of one. Normally damage res stop at that amount. Why are they all just like the same team? I mean, we're just gonna do Heart Mako and see what happens. Without looking. Yeah, most are 40%. Duke is conditionally 60%, I believe, and that's if you're in break. But his is normally like 30 or 40 or something. Let's find another unit. Nope. Negates crit. Negate the crit. We want... Yesh. And then you said status ailments? Let's go with my boy How. How you doing? We're gonna auto-equip because we're monsters like that. We are not doing this. These are horrible. Dude, auto-equip, I was joking around and like doing some auto-equip. It is like the worst. It's just so bad. It's so bad. It's so bad. Have you seen the new Idle game that has anime characters? Called Idle Awakening. No, I haven't. Est swimsuit. You really gonna put S swimsuit on here, dog? That. Celestial Gate key with this thing. What is that? What am I looking at, dog? Does have the challenge tag. I'll have to take a look again. I clearly wasn't paying attention. That's okay then. Subaru cell phone. I mean, it does buff him up. He is a god. So that's not the worst thing I've ever seen. We'll give him Smart Skirt, Formula, a Surface Bow. That's right. We're taking a Surface Bow to the bank. No DW. No WD-40. Okay, so yeah, the damage res down is pretty nutty. That's pretty insane. Now we have our super arts here, which is a double the multiplier that we had before, which is also nutty. Our options here. Skill. You guys are on normal auto. Alright. We'll get someone with a whole bunch of arc gauge. Nice. Yeah, not a good quest. We're gonna find out how bad it is. Probably can do this, huh? Sorry, with the music, that looked really cool. They just keep on showing up, don't they? Lifesteal, arc gauge down, resistance, damage taken, beat output during status element. Just gonna... Fafnir joins the battle. Yeah. Clearly we got some things to work on here. Yep, next. Alrighty then. Sorry. We were looking back over at Jay here. I just want to make sure I get this because you guys are all talking about it. Now I'm getting worried. Sure. Just gonna get your burn res down for me, sweetie. Then burn you. Or you can just die anyways. Okay, that's cool. So 150,000 multiplier water damage physical. That's cool. I'm glad it's physical damage. We have a lot of buffs for physical damage, not as much for magic all the time. Not that we can't, but you know, with this guy having a 5-star heal slot, I'm not always a big fan. The deeper I sink to Crimson Blood. Increase own damage by 50% and own arc gauge by 2 a second. Stackable? Whoa. What do you mean you can stack? You can, yeah, I wasn't in Master Crimson just yet, guys. I was in the non-challenge one. So stackable arc gauge on someone. I haven't seen that since Goblin Slayer. So he's like Goblin Slayer a little bit. That's horrifying. And damage up. So if used within first 120 seconds, 2 minutes, increase own damage by 100% and own arc gauge by 4 seconds stackable. No, I don't have enough time today, I don't think. I have to... Yeah, I don't have enough time. I don't know. I'm not sure. Master Crimson. Whoa. What are these teams, dog? Bro. Dude, are you serious? What are these teams? Guys, I can tell just from looking at the units being used, this quest is insane. Holy crap. Hold on, blind? They're going for blind? They're doing... This is just damage? There's survivability and damage here? This is like, I think they're adding blind on them. And doing 200% crit. Or is it Silent Treasure, Cannibal, crit, Sea of Chosen. They're doing 200% crit. Lucy, and this. Oh my god. Holy crap, dude. What is this supposed to be? So don't bring overtime. No, it's one of these. Oh. No, I'm like because I'm like looking at what this quest entails, and I'm like, dude, why did they make it like this? There's not, dude. Look at the people who beat this quest too. This is the first dude I found who isn't ranked 200. Everyone who does this is like 200. I just want to see. 260, 340, 500, like 184. What the heck, dude? Alrighty. Okay. So they have. Dude, I'm like scared of this quest. I don't know. Dude, why do they have Reyes? Oh no. Clear with Reyes. Oh my god. Oh my god. We're not here to do this today. We might just skip it. I might just do it later. We need to talk more about units or I'll never get this done. We can talk about it later. We'll just do this. Okay. So back to actually talking about the things that we care about. No, it's all good. It's all good. We just need to continue, moving. Because if we don't, we'll just stop for anything. Oh no, we're back in this stupid thing. Hold on. So, okay, so I've only got halfway through this. Increase on damage by 4 a second. Okay, so we have 4 seconds for 60 seconds on Jay's, thing here. So 60 times 4 is 240 arts gauge. So we're literally almost there on our own. And then that stacks. So Jay's really good. Jay's really, really good. Yeah, because he might be like ridiculous specifically because he has this true arts. I feel like for a team-wide buff, it's like one of the best I've seen so far. It's just very generic, but it's also like you can't. It reminds me of Forte just a little bit, and that might sound weird, but you can't replace like Forte in a Dark Nuke team yet. Same with like you can kind of do it with New Year's Mill a little bit now, but it is a little difficult. But then this super arts makes them just go and go and go, and it's all stackable, and so that's pretty nutty. 4 arts gauge a second stackable seems crazy. Just Crest Fredril. Are you dropping some allergy medicine names right there? Fedril? Who's that? Okay, so main weapon, True Glowy Bayonet. That's gonna be changed when it gets to global. 10 seconds increase on water damage by 50%. Reduce enemies' physical res by 30. It's okay. Then when equipped by him, increase on damage and break power by 30. Phys res up by 5%. Break power up. Let's see. Is it 4K? 2K? 1K? And 400. Okay. This is the only thing that looks even close to being break. And then it's 30%. We got excuse me. Okay, you're messing with me now. Yeah. So we have 5,200 there on that. That's not incredible. You know, we have a lot of other units that would like something like that. This is one of those things where I feel like they could have made this break power here, like just the generic item power, you know, but they choose to give it on the passive, and I don't know, it just seems, I get it. So it's passives here. Start of each battle, start of each wave. What the heck is this? Whoa, he's cheating. Hold on. He's cheating. No, it's okay. Hold on, I'm going too fast now. He's cheating. So you just spam art. You go arts. Just 300 luck Dre, no more gray. Dude, why not J and gray? Why not both? Why not both of them? I don't see why we can't have both of them. Because no. Like, they both increase each other's damage. Use Heart Drip and Fang. Sorry, that just seems crazy. Yo. I wonder what they're going to call this, because, what is it? It's like, Gray and Riviera have, like, their own dash one. I can't remember what it's called. It's like Battle Dash or something along those lines. Something Dash. And, so it's like Super Battle Dash or something like that. Increase on Paralyze Res. Oh, thank you for the follow. Humane Disrupt. Welcome on in. We're talking about Jay right now. Talking about how they're cheating. How you doing today? We set the leader. When set as leader, reduce all damage taken by 10%. I saw this one. This is pretty cool. Just 10% damage res. When not set as a leader, increase own accuracy by 60%. We just talked about the accuracy, and I do like accuracy up a little bit here. That's actually going to be pretty cool when it comes to... Dang, that's actually pretty cool. There are certain bosses that have a lot of accuracy. And 60, we've talked about this before on the channel. 60%, like 30% is kind of like, 40% and above is where you're like, hey. So 60% is something to, yeah, that's pretty good. But don't forget, we also have the evasion down on a skill. So it's actually closer to like 70%, because 10 and then 60. So that's actually really, really cool. Because you could also use, for example, there's like the Rin plush, which I believe gives something like 30% accuracy, so you could use that on top of this and get close to 100%. That's pretty sweet. You never have time to apply the evasion. Well, you know, if you're really good, you know. I haven't seen his animation, so I don't know how slow the animations are, so you could be right. We have the farmable here, the non-true weapon of the wolf event farmables. Oops. If 90% above HP, increase attack by 10%. So we got that good condition attack. They apparently put the passive first, and then the active 650 water damage physical for 8 seconds, increase on damage by 40 and accuracy by 20. And then we have a 4-star support, paralyzed resist 10% up, and for 10 seconds, increase target units arc gauge by 3 every second. For 10 seconds, so that's 30 arc gauge on a 40-second cooldown. It's meh. If the user has water, increase target's increase target's damage res by 10%. That's okay too. That's all right. There's Jay and War God Fen in the mines. They mine and. Okay, then here's the banner that they have at JP. They have Fire Roy. They have Jay. They have Diaz, Alma, Kane, and what's her face? Dude, I can't remember this chick's name. Lila? I think it's Lila. Machine Gun Kelly over here. Oh yeah, possible lucky gem? Lucky gem? No, we tried. Possible flux drop. Nah, okay, money. They paid us off. And food. More money. Not today. Take a look at the light unit that it is, just so I can verify that I am correct or not correct. Boop, boop. I'm pretty sure it's Lila. Lila, yeah. I like this unit. I like Lila. I can see it right here. Yeah, Lila. Lila and Fire Roy are probably the only good ones on that one. Dark Kane's also pretty solid, but yeah, Jay is the big boy. So the reason that we're also give me one sec here. So obviously you can see how zoomed in I am to the screen. We'll take a look here. So we have the 12th Mizuki, we have Hart here, we have Jay, and then we have Silent Bob. No, I'm kidding. We've got War God Fen over here. Look at that! Oh, was this all their skills are off? I can see the evasion rate down on them. What are you talking about? Look at that. Look at the evasion rate is down on them, dude. He is that fast. Jay is that good. He's so good you didn't even know how good he was because the evasion rate's already on him. It's right there. We haven't used anything that gives evasion rate down either. It's just a skill. Dear God. What is that? He didn't get it this time. Oh, no, they do have it on him. Hold on. They have accuracy down. So he didn't get it this time. Are you looking at what I'm looking at right now? This is ridiculous. Or as they would say from Rick and Morty, ridiculous. Ah, we got a paralyze on Hart. That could be deadly. Sorry, this is floor 202, by the way. If you guys are curious what floor this is. Oh, they're just going for the nuke. I also want to go check just real quick to see. Yeah, so they if they do it before, like if they manually do it, but if they do the skill, they're like he does it so fast, he almost applies the evasion rate down. That's crazy. So Jay is an amazingly good unit. Not like a little bit. Like he is on the War God level. Okay, we need to reevaluate what we're saving for then. This is one of those things that I'm like, he's not on War God level. I don't know. That looks like War God Fen level. I mean, not for the whole... I mean, I don't know, man. What? Just damage and damage buffs? My nose is all itchy. Oh, I need to take my allergy pill. That makes sense. Yeah, this is April 12th. This is what came out in JP, though. So that's when... The future... I can see the future! Anyone who knows that reference gets a gold star. The future is bright. Yes. Future is very bright. Just a lot of... We got Kush. Okay. Blue Jacket event. Okay, so this is what I want to talk about. Sorry. Various buffs for Dream Evolution compatible units. This guy. So currently only 6 units shown below are compatible to use the Dream Evolution feature. It is easier to visualize it as a skill tree of sorts, where you can choose a path during the process for additional passives. Pretty cool, pretty cool. I hope, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I hope my boy Orvel, maybe somebody else can get some Dream Evolution too. But right now they're doing really old units. So we got Roy. We got a little bit up. His art's finally reaching something decent. Let's also, while we're here, let's take a look at what Roy just does. Roy G. Biv. Roy should be downtown. That's Weaver. I do always get Weaver and Roy confused. That is a me problem. Where the heck is my Roy, dude? Roy's our boy. Roy's our boy. Here he is. Is he not awoken? We're not going to talk about that. We're just going to go to his max. Justice for Light Zeorg? No, we got some other ones here. Okay, so normal arts, increase crit rate and break power during enemies' arts. During enemy arts, increase crit and break power to 200%. And then we got a little bit of break here as well. That's okay. That's not too bad. I don't know if you guys have used his arts during an enemy arts. It's actually solid. Actually not too bad. And then we have here the True Arts, which has gone to 45k multiplier. It's so needed that this is even just 45. He actually does something. 100% chance to inflict ultimate freeze and a 6k break. I like it. That's much better. I don't know what high chance was, but it was not enough. 100% is much better than that. He actually might be able to do a little something. So we have the 5 into a 6-star, so this will be a 6-star physical item, and then increase allies damage by... Oh, he has a new passives. So passives that he could choose, I guess. Monster Hunter Roy will also got the following passives buffed. Yo, if you have the Monster Hunter Roy in JP, it's also better. That's so cool. So passive increase allies damage res by 20%. That's really cool. I didn't even know he had this passive, if I'm being honest. Increase race damage by 50%. Race damage. This is raised attack. So I'm guessing they mean attack up. Increase race attack by 50% rather than 30. So those are if you just get that on all Roys, that's pretty cool. So we have 2 passives here we can do. We have a red and a blue dream. This reminds me of Double Dragon because there's a red dragon and blue dragon. Yeah, well, honestly, this top one is pretty cool. This damage res by 20%, that's something, actually. That's the same as saying I have a constantly active, like, Flambardo. So that's, you know, increase on damage, crit damage by 300%. Okay, I'm listening. I am listening. 300% crit damage, you've got my attention. Okay. Increase on break power against fire enemies by 80%. Increase on arc gauge by 3 a second. Okay, well, Red Dream is just a gotta have. Fire bosses that want to be broken. Ganon? Badul? Who else are you breaking that's a fire boss? Yeah. I don't know if this is going to be too... I don't know if you can only do one or the other. You can only do one. That's right. They said you have to choose a path. Well, it's Red Dream all day, baby. It's Red Dream all day. You don't break Ganon, though. You don't anymore, but back in the day, that was a viable strategy, okay? Just trust me. I think it's just Red Dream all day, dude. I don't think there's a choice here. I think a 4 times multiplier when you get into crit seems crazy. Like, that's not me, right? That's 4 times damage when you're in critical. That sounds absolutely absurd. His own crit as well? Right, for his normal art. Crit rate when they're in... Yeah, during enemy arts. Yo, it's actually pretty pog. That's kind of cool, actually. The only other thing you could even think about is increase on arc gauge by 3, but he's such a old unit that when we're talking about this kind of, buff, you're probably gonna be using him on a team that gives arc gauge anyway. So ultimate freeze as well. Yeah, I guess the other thing too is the ultimate freeze I don't think about because it was just a high percentage, so it never activated for me. So you are right that we probably are getting this a lot more. I just didn't think about that. It just wasn't popping in my head. Tenchi Boom. We'll see if my auto can just do this as well. I'm listening. We have Xenon, dude. Dude, let's go. Xenon, my dude. My dude Xenon. Save board? We'll fix it. Because he was the coolest unit that came out in the time. That's why. We didn't have these other units the last time I did it. Believe it or not. Are you happy? Look at that. Done and done. Save for Jay. There you go. We should be thinking about saying save for Fate now, actually. Hold on. We don't know Fate. Dude, we know enough about Fate. Okay? We know enough. We know enough about Fate. Bro, have you seen their kids? Have you seen what I've seen? World of Blood. I don't want to do this just yet. They're okay. I don't know. There's one that's really OP. I gotta say, there's one that I think that is actually really strong. It's not a type B arts gen. It gives crit to the whole team when you use true arts. It was the one I was talking about in chat. I think that one's really good. But let's go over here. 2 Necros are okay. We're gonna probably farm. Let's see real quick. I like it. I mean, don't be like that. I like the hype. We're gonna just have this on auto here for a bit. I'm pretty sure this is where we get all the good stuff, right? While we talk, we'll just have a little auto going. Lucky Jam. Oh, yeah, baby. Fair, fair, fair. Don't hype wrong stuff. That's why we're talking about it today, right? That's exactly why we're here right now, is to discuss whether it's worthy of the hype that I give it. That's at least what my point is. Anyway, Xenon, I like this dude. I mean, I kind of like him. He's got a lot of luck on my team right now. So let's go here under skills. We'll talk about Saber and stuff like that. Yeah, well, Saber and what kind of stuff they're gonna have. So Dark magic damage during the skill, increase BE generation by 60%. Seems okay. Arts damage went up to 13k instead of 8.8k. So we have a 5. It's almost like doubled. Heals own HP by 3% of damage, and for 15 seconds increase all allies arc gauge by 3 a second. This is actually pretty pog. We get another 15 arc gauge. It's not super crazy. It's not super pog. I guess I use that over all the time. This is just a nice little buff. Pretty generic. We have our True Arts here, which got another 4.5k multiplier damage. Consumes 10% of own HP instead of 25, so you don't consume all of it. And increase all allies arc gauge by 40 for 10 seconds. Increase all allies magic damage by 30%. Not too shabby. And then we have a 6-star for the magic slots to 5s. For the 2 evolution paths, we have the Blue Dream, which goes freeze res by 100%, increase some damage against light enemies by 100%, or a passive increase all demon allies art gauge by 2. He a demon? He a demon? I thought he was human. He had a demon. That's pretty good, actually. 2 arc gauge a second on himself. It's actually pretty solid for Dark Runes. Dark Runes would be pretty sweet if you had something like that. Anyway, we have Lizzie. I'm calling her Lizzie. Liza. I think that's Liza. Okay. We have increase all allies HP by 500. Well, heal allies by 500. I shouldn't misquote. Then we've got arts. So this is the modal unit. That's right. So in our heal mode, we increase HP by 300, or heal HP by 300. Cures all allies status ailment except for faint. And then attack mode, we got 500 multiplier, and then 80% chance to inflict paralyze. That's pretty nice. I've never been one for this unit too much, but I know some people who really like this unit, so I know that these buffs are welcome to them. They got a, what is that, it's like 3.2k multiplier on the True Arts, light damage, 80% chance to inflict paralyze, recovers allies by 6k, rise fallen, and then does a little bit of break too. That's not bad. Oh, I see, to get the next one. 50 Dream. Okay, for shows. Yeah, it's just one of those things that, you know, we'll get there when we get there. Okay, we have our we have 3 dreams. This chick can sleep all day, apparently. She gets 3 dreams. So she gets the Willow Dream. Increase own HP recovery amount by 30%. That's good. And then increase on arc gauge by 2 a second. Not bad, not bad. Can't get 2 at once. I think you pick... It looks like you pick the dream, then you get both the passives. Or do you choose and then you get 1? Anyway, you'll let me know in a sec. Increase all light allies arc gauge by 2. That's actually kind of cool. For like a newer player, if they're able to get that super woken, choose between the dreams. Okay. Increase all allies dark res by 20%. What are her... Man, she doesn't have like a defense slot though. That is pretty pog though. Dark res is pretty good. Can't deny dark res being pretty solid for most teams. But yeah, I like this too, but it's only light. But yeah, that just goes to everybody. Oh, we got Clyde up in here. I know a lot of people like Clyde, so maybe they'll get on going on Clyde. Our skill, increase on arc gauge by 10. Let's freaking go, dude. This is my favorite, probably my favorite skill in the game. Just increase arc gauge. I just love it. Solid break on that skill too. 1.5k, not bad at all. Just for something you can spam every 6 seconds. We got a 15k damage, 50% chance to inflict burn. And then True Arts. Whoa, we like over doubled the True Arts damage. Holy crap. Fire damage, 100% chance to burn all allies arts by 20. 3 into a 4 when limit broke into a 6. Let's double check here. Yeah, we get a lot of buffs for these guys. They go from, they get like a 4 and then they get a 6 as well. And let's take a look at the dreams down here. We have Red and Jade Dream. I know, finally that 4-star defense slot, man. You've been slacking, dude. Increase on damage against Earth enemies by 200%. That's pretty cool. Increase on crit rate by 100% when an enemy is 80% or above. Huh. That sucks. I'm just gonna throw it out there. That sucks. We've got Arth. We've got 21k break. That's about it. 6 seconds, 1 second off. We get like 2k, not even. We get like a little bit here. Break just goes up by 1.2k. That's basically the biggest thing I note. Basically goes up the same amount. 1.2k for damage and break. We have a, ooh, that's a solid amount. Is that 8.5k increase on the multiplier? Can't wait to break. Yeah, Super LB's going here. No. Increase all allies arcade by 20, and then 9.5k break, and then 3 to the 4. We have our dreams here. Increase all allies arcade by 1 a second. I mean, that's not the worst thing I've ever heard of. Just free passive for everybody. But we're obviously not going to put our super LBs into this. Increase on damage by 80%. Sorry, 60%, 70%. I can say numbers. Against water enemies. Increase on break power against water enemies by 70% as well. Now, that's not the worst thing, but we're also not like... Yeah, both of these are kind of garbage too. Sorry. Let's go down to Corsair. Now, I like Corsair. Corsair has a special place in my heart. So I'm going to look at this. I'm going to hope that we get something good here. We have a chance to inflict freeze just on the basic skill. And that's cool. Yeah, I'm not telling anyone to use their super anything on any of these guys. I'm merely going over information we haven't gone over yet. Finger guns. So, Hearts is, we got a little increase in damage, about 3.7, well, 3.66k. 3,660% multiplier. Additionally, when under Blue Dream, Dream Evolution Path, for 30 seconds, reduce enemies freeze res by 30%. We'll get to that. We'll get to Blue Dream in a second. And then we get a nice increase in our True Arts damage as well. We got at least 100 and, like, was this 113? Something like that. Sorry, 13800. Water, 100% chance to inflict freeze, increase all odds by 20. We got the 3 to 4, love it. Blue Dream, reduce freeze res by 30% for 30 seconds, 2 arts, and increase on art gauge by 200 when start the quest. That's really cool. I mean, I feel like a lot of people, if I was a brand new player and you just gotta pick whatever dream you want, I would probably tell a new player to start Dark Dream. Just because having that right away is cool. But that's it. New permanent additions to General Equipment Banner. We have the Sword Saint Proof Red. Yeah, do not waste. I agree with Adrian Docs. Do not waste materials on those guys. We have much better options right now. Sword Saint's Proof, 50-second cooldown. Increase all allies arcade by 3. For 10 seconds, that's 30. If user is fire for 10 seconds, increase on skill DC by 120%. I hate it. I really dislike when they have Arc Gauge and they have Skill CT at the same time. I think it's a bad combo. That's just me. Normally, the times that you want Skill CT, you don't want Arc Gauge because you're an Asus. I don't know. Asus is divisive for me. Anywho. So we have reduced targets damage taken by 30% and water damage by 66%. Interesting. Isn't this just a 5-star version of Sacred Crown? Yeah, this is permapool. This is correct. I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna blow your guys' mind real quick. I think this 5-star might suck. Don't we have this as a 3-star? Crown of the Spirit King. No, I'm thinking Crown and Spear King. Okay, yeah. C-Band is fire. So this one, I mean, this is basically what I use. Yeah, I have a whole bunch of C-Bands. So it's C-Band, but for water. So the person that you'd use this against, so Virago is pretty much taken care of. And Vits, you could use it for Vits. But yeah, this 3-star Crown and Spear King is what I was thinking. Yeah, I don't know how good. Well, I mean, the crowns are always good, so it's got to be all right. But unless you're having a problem in Vits, I don't see you using this anytime soon. That's just me. But traditionally, this item has been pretty solid in the back of the day. So then we have the green 5-star heals all allies by 15% and cleanses all allies blind and curse. Okay, that's not bad. That is not the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. 30-second CT. That's okay. It's like a B. I'll give that a B. Maybe a C+. I'll give that a C+. I like the 30-second and 15%. Not too bad. Okay, the Demon King Vox ability and other skills have been absorb HP. Actually have the same effect, but as a notion of covering X. Okay, yeah, Demon Vox is cool. Let's see. Units may not use skills and equips after the second wave in an auto battle. Well, that was a bug. These are bug fixes. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's keep going. We had someone was talking about Zeorg a little bit ago. Looks like they're having some kind of rerun for him and JP. They had some kind of quiz. And then it looks like we had the live stream. They have a Mines rerun in JP as well. Looks like they had this halfway, so about 15 days ago, something like that, maybe 10 days ago. They have a new boss. Fantastic. More bosses in the mines, which we still need back. New boss, Styria. And new equipment will appear in the first half of the mines event, starting from floor 25 and lower. The death bonus for each boss has been raised to 90 or 89. So it looks like because JP is doing so well, they're increasing the bonuses that we get all the way to floor like 90 essentially. And then limited missions for each full basement have been raised to 500. Wow. Normally that was like 200 last I checked. That's pretty cool. Okay, I straight up thought they were like doing a tango together in this picture. So we have Phantom Sniper's banner, Hero Fest. Looks pretty good. We've got, I know I increased so you can't see, but we have the Dark guys first. We have Simon and Dark. Simon and Darkheart. Then we have Heart and Earth Volty. And then we have Priscilla and Water Volty. And then we have Miranda and what's-her-face, the Water Priscilla. I don't know why they didn't put Water Priscilla and Water Volty together and then just have Miranda and Priscilla on one banner. Probably because everyone would go on that banner. Yoda Bacon, how's it going? We are just auto-farming right now, talking about stuff that's going to happen to us here in Global because we can see it in JP. So we're just kind of going over info because it's been a minute since we've been up. First of all, thank you for coming on in and welcome back. How you been doing, man? Or woman. I don't like to assume genders here. I try not to. So yeah, here we can see here again the Simon Heart Volty. That's Earth Volty LR. If you're wondering if I would pull on any of these, I'd probably pull on the Priscilla banner once and the Miranda banner once. Maybe. I don't know. We're really trying to save for those 6 stars, though, you know. Emp is forever summoned soon. Got a retweet campaign for JP. We've got the live stream from April 20th. I don't think I saw that. Yep, talking about the Fate units. And then they have some illustrations as well. I don't know if you guys have seen this, but in JP, they're talking about the fate. People are putting the trash on there. Guys, I seriously want more crystals. Okay. So here's the big news. The big news right here. There's a Fate, Khalid, Liner, Prisma, whatever. I don't know. It's a Fate Stay Night banner. And we've seen some of the units, at least the first two. And they look pretty crazy. Some people are saying we're getting mixed opinions on them, but that's what we're here to talk about right now. Looks like we've got a Charlotte event and Charlotte and Valerie collab coming here. Okay, so here we go. Ilya, I don't know. I haven't seen enough Fate to know what it's all about. And then we got Miyu, Chloe, and Rin and Luvia. And apparently Shuro. And Saber. Is that 6 units, dude? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Haven't gotten your opinion on New Sistina, New Orville? Dude, New Sistina and New Orville. New Orville's awesome. New Sistina's really ridiculous because she just does damage and heals at the same time. And New Orville just does a lot of damage. So, overall, like, they're both insane. I think they're both really good. And I think, personally, like, the Orville just meshes really well with magic damage teams. He meshes well with a lot of the damage that's in-game. And then Sistina is just really annoying because she just keeps you alive for way too long. It's really hard to die with Sistina on your team. With both Sistinas, too. It's even harder. I think they're both easily, like, I think Orville's A, and I think probably, like, Sistina's S tier. Like, I think they're both very, very good. It's hard, like, as long as you have some good healers, not healers, but Archen with them, too. Yeah, you don't have to have him, but I just say that because if you use Lisa, he like meshes with Lisa really well, right? Because they both do magic, or she does magic res down, then you can just focus on the fire and stuff like that, and just annoyingly good, magically delicious. So here's one of the features that I'm actually kind of excited for. Yeah, Forville will be gapped. What are you farming here? I'm farming the level 19 story or the chapter 19 story right now because I didn't do any of it. So the equips from Thetis, that guy. So we have unit illustrations. So you select a unit illustration to appear at the home screen and unit details, etc. So if you guys are familiar with Last Claudia and how you can have one dude in the front, like we had Bayonetta, and then we had like Virgil and stuff, I believe it's gonna be like that. Only illustrations registered in the compendium can be selected. You cannot select an unawoken illustration if you pull an unawoken evolution. I mean, come on. This just sounds cool. Just looks cool. So, special illustrations. Special illustrations can be selected as well. It will show up in Super Arts. I didn't realize that. That's pretty cool. In addition, unit performance is a little up. Special illustrations for collaboration characters. So we just have like extra stuff. Other illustrations are shifts, aka fully different units. No, I was talking about just like having the banner on your home screen. I wasn't talking about that part of Last Claudia. Just like when you're looking at it. That's what I thought it was. So it looks here like we have... Can you guys see this? No, you can't. You guys can see him here though pretty well. Unicorn. That looks pretty cool. The duels. Yeah, we'll see how much of a money grab it is. For sure. Yeah. It just looks cool. I wonder if you can do it. So if the animation changes, it's actually be even a bigger flex, because in pub lobbies, you'll be able to see it. You'll be able to see the other animation. So you'll know if someone's like really like, you know what I mean? Like, oh, they have the other animation. Special illustration contains 50 crystals, 1 special illustration ticket, and 1 collaboration. So this is something you buy, and you get a special illustration ticket and a collaboration equipment. Interesting. Interessante. One special illustration ticket will be included in a login bonus. Ooh, one ticket equals one special illustration. Okay. It's okay. Collaboration equipment. Sigurd. That FT will have bullseye. Fate will not have. Wait. Using a lot of acronyms and stuff like that, and so it's just. That's what I'm reading right now. No comprende. Yo no say. Okay, so 4-star defense, Ilya's close, event farmable. Most time these. We'll have to see if this is any good. Most time 4-star defense are lacking a little bit. Magic Ruby banner equipment. That's 5-star magic right there. That looks almost exactly like the star or the wand from Star versus the Forces of Evil. Hold up. You guys see this wand right here? See this wand right here? Yo, tell me why. Oops. Where is it? Tell me why. Huh? Tell me why? They're like the same. 4-star support. We'll see how that's going. I would like this 4-star support to be maybe something with damage, kind of like Hijikata's close. Because the last time we had anything that's like good with damage, we need like a 30%, 25 or higher damage up out of this 4-star. But it's probably going to be something like all allies arc gauge up by like nothing, and then some other random effect on the side, like evasion. We have, okay, so this is collaboration equipment, more collaboration equipment. Yeah, we'll get there. I'm just looking real quick. We have 5-star magic, 5-star magic. We have the evil. We have an evil wand here. Then we got some more. I don't even know what this clothing attire is. This looks like a tube sock. This looks like a glove, but I can tell there's a choker, so it's meant for, you know, something else. We have another 4-star support. I like it. We've got 5-star physical and another 4-star support. I like 4-star supports, man. I'm not gonna be mad about 4-star supports. There are a lot of equipment coming out. 5-star magic, 5-star physical, 5-star. No, this is 5-star support. Yeah. 5-star physical. Wow. They just keep coming. 5-star support, 5-star magic, 5-star defense. That looks cool. Yo, this thing looks rad. This flower that has like the pulsing, the 7 rings that cover the burning heavens. Can we keep that name? That's such a sick name. We do need more 4-star viable supports. There's only like 4 or 5 that people use, and then that's it. Like, we just don't use any others. We do need more 5. We need lots better heal equips than 5-star too. Those are both places where we could, you know, really pump up the volume. Pump up the jam. Pump it up. Why your feet are stomping. 5-star support, 5-star physical, 5-star defense. I like that we're getting a lot of stuff. The most important thing ever, stickers! Okay, so we don't know if there are any voice lines. Don't know if there are any voice lines here. We don't know what they are just yet. But I hope they're good. We have someone with a megaphone. Adrian Doc's a little spicy today. Addition to goes get multiple equipment. Summon tickets. Okay, so this is probably the summon tickets for the equipment, and the units have been actually really cool. I like being able to get more summon tickets. It's a super nice thing. I think that's probably the best addition so far in game. I don't know what happened on G-Stud today. That's why we're going over right now. No, but I'm guessing you mean something personal that happened to you. Collab roadmap, it's in JP, so we have no idea. My nose is so itchy right now. Sorry, guys. I took my allergy pill. Try not to. I'm sorry to hear that, Adrian Ducks. Prismia. Ilya collab held. Okay, so this is the first part. We're getting the Prismia and Ilya and then one other person. Yep. Okay. Then part 2 will be part 2 for them. How long is this collab going on for? That's another question. Okay. If they're breaking it up so many... Dude, this collab's going to go from April 28th. It's on for them right now. This is going to go till June 7th. This is go for like over a month. Yeah, because it says April 28th. It's the collaboration event is held, and it's May 1st now, so it's been out for like 2-3 days. Sorry I keep going back and forth, but I'm just kind of like glossing over. That's interesting. You guys get like a little peek here. I mean, that looks cool. The super ultra mega super arts. Oh, that was okay. That was cool. All right. Rin and Luvia from Basic Tickets. These two. That looks so cool. Holy crap. Wait, hold on. You throw out the stones, you line them up, you get the super array, you do a Kamehameha, and call it a day. Magical girls. Yeah, I didn't obviously watch enough Fate to know that they turn into magical girls. That is new for me. Excalibur! Just a swipe. New mines equipment. I like how it just glossed over, so we might have to go Domu. Gotcha. It's him. Increase all allies fire res by 30%. Freeze own self for 7 seconds. It's kind of a long freeze. But fire res by 30 seconds for 15 is pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. This is a 4-star equipment. You know, I could see Thetis with this. I'm not gonna lie. I could see Thetis just like use this in this 4-star slot and then just get like fire res on Ganon. Just kind of be like chilling. Anyway. We've got Milia event rerun. Dude, I don't think I've seen a Milia event in like years. Yeah, Ganon sandals, we don't have to... The timing on these ones, though. They last half of the duration. 15 seconds for a 30-second cooldown. That's what I'm looking at. Right there. And then 30%. So instead of 8:30, like, I think it's 8 seconds active, 30 second, something like that. Anywho. You'd obviously be out for the 7 seconds anyways. Freeze own self OP. I know, right? Well, I would have to see if because Thetis with his true weapon has a 100% freeze evasion rate, but normally when you freeze your own self, it still trumps it. Like for example, the Volcanos or the little gloves, little Ifrit gloves. You know what I'm talking about? Little fire pew pew. That one does it too. Anyway, for those who know what I'm talking about, the 4-star Vulcans. So anyway. New light and dark runes items. What's up, Evan Mick? Do we have... Let's make sure our stuff is working. What's that? Canceling long animations? That's interesting. And Thetis does have a long animation. So got a statue of the Evil Swamp. Evil Swamp. If the user's dark, reduce enemies' magic res by 20%. Is this conditional? Because if it is, that's pretty swiggity swag. Status element resist 20% down. That's kind of fair. I mean, if this is though, that's crazy. It's not stackable. Oh, okay. Did you already use it, Adrian? Oh, perfect. Thank you for letting us know. That'd be cool if it did. Statue of the Sacred Shrine. Same thing here. Reduces magic res by 20%. However, this is probably going to be used similarly to the Ankahito. So, yes, even skipping War God Fen for Fate. Is that what you're doing? Everything for Fate? You love Fate? Good luck. First of all, I've met good luck. I'm debating what I'm skipping and keeping right now, if I'm being honest with you guys, because there's so much good stuff coming that I gotta pick and choose. But yeah, so this is gonna be used kind of like the Ankahito in that 4-star slot, probably for nukes and stuff like that. We gotta go for some Awaken. You guys know I really want War God Fen, right? War God Fen's really cool. We're definitely gonna try to get him. But Overlord is like my favorite anime of like almost all credit card unit. Yeah, so Overlord I really like. So it's gonna be really hard for me not to pull on Overlord because it's easily one of my like of the recent years like my favorite anime. We're gonna try to keep talking about Grand Summoners because I'm just gonna go off on like an Overlord tangent. Pixel animation showcase. Ilya. Art seems to reduce light res and true art seems to increase on. Okay, yeah, I think we have what they do, so we don't have to do this. We can just go down and see what they do. What are special illustrations? Let's get a better understanding of what special illustrations are. Yeah, we're not talking about Narble, Ainz, Shaltir, and then there's Ainz Elgone, Shaltir, Narbal, Albedo. Thank you. I was like, brain. Yeah, Dark Fox. Yeah, the demons are pretty strong nowadays. Special illustrations are illustrations that have the following effects and are exclusive to a particular unit. This time, there's a total of 6 types of illustrations that will be available. One is for each of the 6 collab units, and only one of each type can be selected for the acquisition and exchange unit. The unit itself is not included. It must be acquired separately. By using the illustration, the function can change the illustration of super arts cut in a target to the special one. Just by possessing the illustration, an ability will be added to the target unit. And an ability? They get a new ability? Possessing an illustration alone will increase the amount of the event currency by 20%? Runes units are bad value. That's what you're saying? Yeah, but then everyone cries when they can't get like a grief or something like that. You know, like grief or like the sacred silent treasure or like the other ones. They're always like, well, I need the unit. This possession status of the special illustration can be checked from items on home screen. Okay. Special illustrations for this collab can be obtained by doing the packs. Addition with tickets. 2 identical illustrations will have no effect, so please be careful not to purchase more than one. If you own more than one identical unit, you can set an illustration for each as long as you own one illustration. Runes are not mines. Runes? Rune. What's a rune unit? Runes units. Anyway. Please note that SP illustration can be obtained from the middle part of the collab, and they can be obtained from the later part of the collaboration, so please be careful when you use these tickets. Alright, so then we got all the little information on, like, what's actually, like, the name of the, you know, we have the ticket summons and whatnot, like the names of them. New function, illustrations, equipment name search. Whoa, what? Whoa, hold up. We can search by the equipment name now? Swear to God. Sounds like another cool anime. Last Claudia anniversary. We've been trying to just log into this, so we can log into Last Claudia, but we've been very bad about Last Claudia lately. I apologize. I've actually been doing a the final little lap of Diablo 3 right now because Diablo 4 is coming out. I have like 2 rainbow potions right now, dude. I think. All right, here we go. We have Ilya. Let's at least finally talk about these. Okay, level 100. You always need more. Not the way you guys talk about it. You guys are like, you guys have a great team. It's like, I don't know. I don't think so. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing in Last Claudia. I feel dumb when I play that game. If I'm just going to be honest with you guys. I just feel stupid, so I don't want to play it. Okay, so here we've got some decent stats. I mean, if we have the support, we have a amazing setup right here. 6-star magic, 5-star physical, and 4-star support. Looks great to me for those ones. Support is LB7. Oh no, it's gauged by 30. We just talked about how much I like this skill. Support is LB7. I don't even know what you're talking about. Light damage for 15 seconds. Reduce enemies light res by 50%. That's a hefty light res down. Does not stack with Hazuko or Lights Astina. Can have an Arts Generator and no support slot. Yeah, but normally you do the damage up here. You just get like 20% damage up or something like that. What defense item would you be running here to increase your damage? Because we are I'm guessing a damage dealing unit or something that gives support. So I like to find a groove and follow the groove. So here we have True Arts, which is 55k. We have a Super Arts below it too. For 25 seconds, increase all allies crit rate 100%, and for 25 seconds, increase all allies who have greater than 50% HP. Arts gauge by 5 a second for 25 seconds. That's 125 art gen. This is the True Arts that I was talking about that I think is really good. You can hold that one SR magic whip for 7% light res. I didn't think about that. So I think that this is really strong. I just think that, this is my opinion, there are very few units that get both art gen and crit, and this is a type F. So F, there aren't very many F people, and it's HP gated. 50%, dog. 50% though. You were getting all hyped about Jay, who's like 90% threshold on stuff. One of Jay's things is like 90% or higher. You're telling me that 50% is too low? Nah, I think this is gonna be fine. If you're below 50% HP, you should bring like, I don't know, like Heart or something. And that's what the thing is, they're gonna stack. So I think this is gonna be pretty sweet. Yeah, I think, but I see that's the thing. We're talking about different use cases for different units right now, right? So the True Arts for this one, I'm thinking just generally, like if this is also a luck unit, like that's the other thing too. We don't know if these Fate units are. Do we know if the Fate units are luck or not? We'll have to probably go down a little bit more. But if this is a luck unit and we get the ability just to have this TA, this is gonna be they're really strong. They're not luck, okay. Even not. This is just 25 seconds of crit. It's one of the longest crit durations in the game. I don't believe anyone's higher than that. I think the highest used to be High Elf Archer, and now it is this by 25%. And also don't forget that this is just a static thing that's on them. So if you increase it should... We'll actually have to test this before I open my mouth and say that sometimes you just get the buff, and then if your HP goes above 50, you'll just get the benefit from it. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, Adrian Docs, but that's if you're going from 1 to 1. If you're just stuck in that same scenario, if you're stuck in the same scenario, I don't think you'll be able to get Jay to go off a whole bunch. You'll have to use his, you have to have another art gener, and that's immediately where this chick comes in, right? This is one of the highest art gens in the game. I don't think there's another higher art gen, right? Because Juno's like one. What is it? Well, since we stopped real quick. Like, for that matter, what's War God Fenn's art gen? Like, this is an insanely high amount of art gen, guys. 7 for 15. Which is like, what was that? 15 times 3 is 35, 70, so 105? I did that. Also, oh, no, times 7. Yeah, this is 20 more. 20 more arc gauge. You guys can't even see that. Just put this over, I don't know, like over here real quick. I don't know where I'm putting this. I'm sorry. So magic physical for self-sustain. Yeah, so I just think that's going to be pretty good. That's all. That's my thing. I think it's going to be really solid. And then we have our super arts here, which is I'm noticing super arts are staying around this 150,000 multiplier. That's pretty interesting. That seems to be a cutoff point that they're trying to do. So if we see anything above 150,000 multiplier, we should probably take note of that. For 20 seconds, increase own damage based on how high your current HP is, up to 300%. So we've seen effects like this before. We have 180k multipliers. Oh, are they? Okay, so yeah, I just noticed that the last like 3 have been like this. So it's somewhere around here. This is a lot of damage increase as well. There's another 4 times damage multiplier because 300%, you have your normal 100% and 300% more, so total 400%, or 4 times, sorry. We've seen effects like this before. This is pretty solid. I'm sure this is going to go crazy. Buff my boy Saitama. It's about time that Saitama does get a buff, but they're probably going to wait a little bit longer on them. Maybe Saitama, maybe One Punch Man Season 3 when it comes out. I don't know if you guys have been keeping up on the manga on One Punch Man. It's getting pretty sweet, though. So here we go. We actually have the passives. When arts, true arts, or super arts is used and own HP is above 90%, increase own art gauge by 50. That's nutty. That's insanity. So she uses true arts, goes to 50 art gauge, then gets another 120 over 15 seconds, or 25 seconds. And is in crit the whole time. This is the 50 art gauge is anytime she does anything is kind of scary to me. And the 30 skill, I forgot about that. Yeah. This unit seems really good as well. This is the unit that I was talking about in my head too, like I was talking about before. I think this unit's gonna be very strong. Increase on damage against dark enemies by 20%. It's a solid amount. Increase on accuracy by 30%. We were just talking about that accuracy before, how some people have it and stuff like that. So I personally believe this one's really good. So the illustration, units XP 20% up, which is interesting because we have these super units that need XP or whatever now, something along those lines. So we'll see how that pans out. This might just be useless though. At the start of quest, increase own art gauge by 10, does not stack. So that's whatever, but the unit XP, I wish this was player XP. We'll take a look here. The true weapon of Ilya. When equipped by Ilya, increased own damage and stats by 20%. Oh, I love when they increase the stats, man. That's like the same passive. Following. Thank you for the follow. Neighborin Grew. Welcome on in. Thanks for the follow. Oh, how are you doing today? And thank you for coming on in. We're talking about JP side of Grand Summoner's units and the Fate units, at least currently. The Fate. I would say Fate Stay Night, but that's not the anime it is anymore. It's just the Fate anime. All of them. So 45-second cooldown, 6k multiplier, light damage magic. If HP is 80% above, for 10 seconds, increase magic damage by 70%. If the HP is 80 below, heal 20% of your max HP instead. So I think this is going to probably be alright-ish. You probably don't need this one. The only reason you'd use it is the stats and damage up. Honestly, the passive is what makes this item pretty solid. But we could probably instead use a True Exceeds Zex. It would probably do something very similar. It wouldn't have the heal at 20% below 80, so that would be a little sadness. But if we got to red, then we would heal back up. Or something along those lines. I'm knocking everything over. And that's just me being a big dumb boy. Anywho, we have Rin and Luvia. Let's go down to these ladies. Decent stats. The attack's a little high too. Right, that's why I said that the lifesteal, if we got to red, would heal us back up. But here we have the 6-star support, 5-star magic, and 4-star of either magic or heal. Now, interestingly enough, 4-star heal are sometimes good enough to run. I do like the, what is it called? What is that item? Yeah, you do want the heal. You're not wrong. But I was saying for people who don't have a bazillion rainbow gems and aren't lucky, They need something else. The Force Keratos is always good. But, you know, you always have something else. 4-star, yeah, 4-star magic normally do suck. You are not wrong. And let's take a look at these units just a sec, so I'm getting this. Blessed Necklace, yeah. Blessed Necklace is pretty good too. Well, they have Betsfold. Betsfold wouldn't be too bad because it heals AoE and gives 4% magic damage, actually. 4% magic is cursed. Skill, increase all allied fire units arch gauge by 4. This unit's archetype is G and will not stack with other G. For 8 seconds. Oh my gosh, wait a minute. This is 20, what was it, 16, 32 Archen for fire units. I thought this was just a flat 4 for the 8 seconds. This is really good. This is 8 seconds of 4 Archen. Yeah, it is fire, so that is mad cope. But we now finally have at least something that can be used on fire units if you want to do fire nuking now. You have at least like a skill that increases like a little bit. And then we have a 6-star here, so we can get like a little bit, you know, we can use a typo or something along those lines. There's like a Cess Wavy Frill to get up there. Some people have really bad fireboxes. They've been trying to fire nuke for like literally years and they just can't do it. So I just throw that out there because I know some like a couple dudes who do that. 100% chance to inflict burn on the art's 18k multiplier. This arts inflicts burn for 25 seconds. Reduce burnt enemies' fire res by 50%. This is pretty interesting. It seems kind of like a mix of what Hao does actually. Hao has his arts, which increases burn, and then when he burns on his true arts, he gives more damage to him, and he does like the fire res down. So this is like an arts version-ish of that, just it doesn't do a lot of damage. That's pretty cool. Burning has become a little more popular, but I'm not a huge fan of it, so we'll have to see if there's another piece of burn in the kit that makes this better. But so far, it's kind of mid. Is extinct still? Fire... If it never happened, it wasn't extinct. I guess it did happen for a little bit when Hao came out. So True Arts fire damage, 50k. We have for 25 seconds, reduce enemies damage res by 70 and burn res by 50. I don't know why we're doing burn res right now, but we have the damage res 70, which is pretty cool. That is pretty sweet, actually. We'll get there, Adrian Docs. We'll get there. Super Arts is 120,000 for 40 seconds. Increase all allies' magic damage by 150% and reduce enemies' magic res by 100%. All allies' magic damage 150. Enemies' magic res 100. That's a pretty sizable gap, dude. That's massive. That is insanity. Wow, that is a lot. 100% magic res down and 150 up. So we'll go take a look at Star God Lisa again. I know she does like 150 magic damage up. I don't think she does this much magic res down. That might be the highest magic res down in the game. Abilities, all allies damage 30% up for each time the enemy is burned. Now this can go pretty nutty because we have each time an enemy is burned by arts specifically. That is important. That is important. So she does like, but she does more increase on the magic damage up, right? She does like a little bit higher. She almost does, I think she does like a little more than that. Anyway, so you do have to do arts each time, which is interesting. I don't know how we're gonna keep our arts, our art gauge flowing. This is one of the problems that I see with this unit so far. Don't see a lot of art gauge here. Let's go back down and look at this. Increase on magic res by 15%, increase on equipment CT by 15%. That is one of the higher equipment CT recovery times. I think this unit is good on paper, but I think that in practice this unit might be mid. When it comes to longer quests, I think if you can nuke with this super arts, you're probably doing some damage, but then you lose out on like 4k. Yeah, I don't know. This unit seems to have the cross eyes for me. It seems to be looking at a couple of things at once. This is like the numbers on this unit are ridiculously good. But I gotta say, I feel like this unit might not be the craziest unit. Because, like I said, because the super arts and the passive don't quite mesh, and we're spending a lot of arts in some interesting directions here. But I'm sure some people are gonna find some cool stuff with it. Let's take a look at the true art, or the true weapon here. We at least have the increase in arts by 2 a second. So the true arts, or sorry, the true equip will be probably needed on these units, I would say. You have the passive and attack up by 30%, and then magic res. It's not a bad passive, actually. Attack and arts gauge by 2 a second. So we have the actual active of the true equip, which is, I don't understand also, can anyone in the entire world explain to me why their true weapons and their 6-star units aren't a 6-star equip? Can anyone in the world? Sorry, that's just one thing that's pissing me off. If you're going to make the unit super unique, make it so their equip is unique too. Gosh. So only they can use it. I just think it's weird, that's all. If everything, dude, if you're gonna buy illustration, and you're gonna like buy like these, you know what I mean? Like they're making a cash grab. Why not just make the cash grab? I don't know. It just doesn't make sense. Like they don't cash grab everything. Only they pick and choose what they want to cash grab. Anyway, for 10 seconds, drain 2% of own maximum HP. So this is 20% of your maximum HP. All allies get 4 arts a second. And then all allies fire damage by that as well. So the total of 40 art gauge. So we are down a little bit for this cooldown timer, but we do have a 15% cooldown timer on this as well. So that makes this just barely 4 arts a second. Why Gate equips that badly? Because they don't do anything special anyways. like this equip here is mid. It's just the fire damage up. Right? It's only going to be good on people who have cooldown. And then even then, so why not just make it special just for them? Why not just make it why not make it a 6-star and then buff it up so that only they can use it, and then just make it better? That's all I would say. That's all. That's my little rant about that. Anywho, let's go over here real quick. Let's see. Inventory full. Yeah, I mean the 40% fire damage up is nice, but then like it's a very secular damage up that only works for that one team comp. Instead of having a typo, you're using that instead, and that might mess some things up. But anywho, I'm getting off of it. I'm moving along. Throw it on Hao. Then Hao loses 20% of his HP. This thing says drain 2% for 10 seconds. You lose 20% of your max HP on whoever you use it on. Has a downside. So part 1, login 5 days. How many tickets do we get? 10 tickets. Limit break, 10 tickets. Another 10 tickets. I like when we get like 40, 50 tickets. Every time I see this chick, it reminds me of Chobits. I think of Chobits every time. Herd of Heart. Yeah, but then we all of a sudden have a problem where we're not on a full fire team. And so we're going to be on a... Like, why were we using a sub tier item? We're all of a sudden, like, surviving instead of nuking now. Just interesting choice, that's all. Okay, so this is another thing, too. SP illustration recap. As mentioned previously, the illustration ticket allows you to obtain an illustration of your choice. I didn't read that. Okay. Day 1, you can exchange SP illustration of your choosing. Once you own a unit's SP illustration, it's only slightly buffed, but farmable concurrency buffed. Okay, cool. So if anyone is lucky enough to get it, they get to pick and choose which illustration they want to have. That's really nice. That's pretty sweet, actually. Not too shabby. Each 11 summons come with a hero gem like normal. Hero gem, a rainbow gem can be exchanged for that if you don't get anything. Alt Saber. Alt Saber. 20 hero gems for the true weapon. Okay. So you can get the the weapons from the hero summon too. 5 paid crystals, summon 15, and then another 15. So third, 20, 30, 50, like normal. I'm looking at how many crystals they had because last time it was like a weird, like 26 or something like that. Let's see if there's anything else that's newer here. They have an all-star summon alongside. This is probably the alchemy. Yes, this is the alchemy summon, which I will be. Look at their alchemy summon. They have the primo units on there. Make you wanna actually pull. Whoever died the 1 paid crystal step needs to get fired. At least fined and put on probation, right? I agree with that, Evan Mac. They need to like take a step back. That was not okay. Like I still have, like if you look at mine, I have 24 crystals because of that BS. SB illustration, cut and pack, collaboration commemorative pack. Yeah, these are all the packs. I'm sure you've all seen them before. If you want to know what they look like, they're going to look right over here. Just look at these ones. They're all the same. Except for the luck booster pack. I do want the luck booster pack, but I'm not about to spend $40 for 10 lucky gems. But I want it. I don't need it. I don't need it. Speaking of that, I'm going to go get a lucky gem right now. Yes. Lucky gem acquired. Yeah, so no collab news for equipment just yet. At least at this moment. Okay, here we go. All right, let's take a look at the equips. We got the Wound, the Magical Ruby. Are you gonna pity War God Fan or save for one of those other units coming? I'm deciding, and it's a difficult decision. I'm not gonna lie. I'd like to still probably pity for War God Fen if I could. But honestly, Overlord is making me rethink it. It's not even... Honestly, the Fey Stay Night units are great, but I don't give a shit as much. I care so much more about the units I care about. If that makes any sense to people. Get rid of some of this Urza's armor and Hayaka. I don't often do that, but I'm in a place in the game where, like, I get to, if that makes sense. Like, I've just been playing this game for such a long time. There's very few quests that I probably couldn't actually clear if I just did the long route, or took a long time to it. I'm just, you know, uncooperative with that. I just have no patience, and I know that. But if I did, I'd probably just, you know, tank it out. Maybe some of these new quests possibly I couldn't, but while I do this, and I'll set up another auto here. So that way I can just talk about this while we're going. So if it's a 5-star, it looks like it does 8k damage for 10 seconds. It's 40%. Is that magic res down? Reduce enemies' light resistance by 40%. If the user is human, reduce the light res by 60% instead. That's pretty good. Let's take a look. Let's take magic, 5-star, and let's take a look at reducing elemental resistance light. Closest thing we have to that is the Cantabile or the Skylight. Skylight is 30%, and Cantabile is the 50 unconditional. So this is a pretty good item. Cooldown's pretty solid too. Yeah, not bad at all. Not bad at all. Victory Sword of a Sword of Promised Victory. Increase on attack by 80. If the user is light, increase on attack by 130 instead. The closest thing I can think about this would be we do have some stuff here. But this is a 16k multiplier. Keep it so you guys can see the weapon. 16k multiplier. So the only thing that comes close is actually Orville's Sunny Trunks. because Orville Sunny Trunks does some of the damage, and then if you're God 60%, it's 100. It's 160 here, and this one's 130 if you are a light user. But yeah, 16k damage is nothing to sneeze at. Like, that's such a high amount. I really hope the animation on this is very good, because if it is, we'll be able to use it like the Orville Sunny Trunks. All right, here we go. Here's some of those 4-star support items. Let's see if they're anything to write home about at all. Thank you for following Boiled Co. How's it going, Boiled Co? Want to offer a promotion to your channel, viewers, followers, chatbots? All right, for shows. Thanks for playing. Yeah, let me go. All right, give me a sec. Come on. Hey, come on, do it. There we go. There it is. Sorry, I had to figure out how to ban that guy for a second. Okay. Increase the allies arc gauge by 20. If the user is human. Increase all allies damage res by 15%. I like that. That's not shabby at all. We do not have this on a 4-star support item. What's the... So this is 20 times 4 divided by 80. It's 1-to-1 arc gauge. Wait, no, that doesn't seem right. 20 times... My brain's a little slow today. This is 2 arc gauge. 2 arc gauge a second. And then we also have damage res 15%. That's a good item. That's good. That's good. Rude Magius? Which one's Rude Magius? This thing? This one does damage. I didn't even realize that. Increase allies crit rate by 20% during break. Unless it's a different one. That's really sweet, actually. I feel like a lot of Sistinas are going to be using this. A lot of Sistinas. 5-star, the Jeweled Sword of Zelrech. Increase allies arc gauge by 4 a second. And increase allies human allies crit rate by 100%. Interesting. There's an item that has arc gauge and crit on it? Oh, it is. Yeah, she is God. You're right. I'm dumb. Anyway, onto this thing. We'll find someone to use that later. This item seems pretty good. Yeah? For like a nuke? Yeah, I could see this being okay. But it's gonna be a little hard to use, but so it's like a B. I'll give it a B or C. Rin Tosaka's clothes. Alright, we got a 5-star magic damage item. 4K multiplier. The effect better be pretty good. For 10 seconds, increase on magic damage by 50%. And increase your own arc gauge by 30 when the first times used. Increase arc gauge by 80 instead. I don't know. I don't know about this one. I think it's okay. I think it's all right. This one does have this one's closer to Victora's catsuit. So it's kind of like Victora's catsuit. Because no matter what, every time you use it, it is Victora's catsuit. Wait, hold on. It literally is Victora's catsuit minus 10%. Yeah, you just get 80 arc gauge the first time. Am I reading this right? 45-second cooldown. 45-second cooldown. Magic damage 60. Magic damage 50. 10 seconds. Oh, this is 8 seconds. 8 seconds. 10 seconds. 80 arc gauge. 30 arc gauge. Control copy, control. Exactly. Anyway. So yeah, it's if you think Victora's catsuit is good, you think that item is very good too. The duration actually is 2 seconds longer, so. Alright, we have a farmable 4-star defense item. Let's take a, I'm just going to compare to items that I have too and see. We've got increase all allies damage res by 10% for 20 seconds, and all light allies damage resistance by 10%. So 20% damage res for light units. The duration is not good enough for the skill cooldown, because we have 55 for 20 seconds. However, the 20 seconds is pretty solid. There are some slower quests that might be able to be used, but on average, this is probably not going to be very good. So that's unfortunate. We have crests! I didn't know we had crests. Whoa, hold up. We have crests? From top to bottom. At the start of quest, increase arc gauge by 10 and attack 600 up. I know some people are going to like that. When HP is 90% or above, increase attack by 10% and accuracy by 6%. Okay. Yeah. 10%? 10%? 10%. 10% attack. Not 600. So if we have a unit like Saitama, let's do someone basic, like Forte. Shoot, we'll just do Saitama. So we have 425, that's not 5, 450 plus 250 plus 460 multiplied by 1.1. So we have a difference of like 500. It's like 500 attack right there. But see, this is immediately where some people are like, that's only 500 attack. Other multipliers are added on, like all percentages added like together. All the multiplicatives are added together. So if you have someone else that gives attack up to the team, like, it's not here. If there was like a New Year's Millum or something like that, so something that gives attack to him, even this grand scale, right? This is attack 10% up, so both of those would go, and you'd actually have 20% attack up for that. So that would be pretty. Yeah, if you're correct, you're 100% correct. So that's one of those interesting little tidbits here, where on average this base is going to be probably better than the multiplicatives than this 10%, unless you already have like this 10%. I wonder how that would go in like Toguro, because Toguro doesn't get like percent. He only gets like 30% from his like normal. Or does he? No, he gets percent. No, I'm dumb. I'm not dumb, I'm just forgetting. But I think he gets percentage on his passive. It's not flat. Yeah, so this we would want flat instead. So most units are going to want the flat rather than the percentage anyways. Skill CD speed 10% up and HP 300. That's kind of cool. Skill CT, let's go take a look at Vittoria, because I have the skill CT crest on her. So a level 4 skill CT is 15% up, and this is 10% up with 300 HP. Those stats might be worth it if you want to do a skill CT but were like too lazy. You could do something like that. Read the note below. We'll get there. Equip CT speed 5% up, magic damage 5% up. That's a good crap. That's pretty. That's good. If that stacks. Equip C can currently stack with the normal equip. It will be fixed. Future non-stack. They always gotta be the fun suckers, don't they? They suck the fun right out of my freaking soul. Boo. Fine. Be that way. Can you guys see this? Yeah, you can see this all right. Can't see the bottom. Like, blah, 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 blah. I'm just looking to see if everything looks about right. Okay, it's going to be a minute till we get the second bout. This is gonna be a long collab, guys. People were asking for a good collab. This is probably gonna be one of the. I really hope this is gonna be one of the better collaborations we've ever had. It's looking like it might be. It's looking like it might be. Collab tickets, crystals. See if there's anything else here. A new Supernova Crest. Shrine of Zero area. 5 exclusive crest. Chain support equip CT 8 up and defense. So if this is anything, if we learned anything, does this even stack? It doesn't even say. I mean, I would hope that support equip would stack with equip CT, but we're never gonna. Probably gonna be a no. Half off crest campaigns. That's awesome. Love half off crests. Do this kind of, what is this? Viewing, 14 crystals from viewing and 52 from streaming. JSGP. Interesting. We don't have this in English or in global just yet, so we're just gonna have to kind of, you know. Really, Evan Mac? That's cool. So even if you don't get, wow, so even if you don't get your waifu, you can still put your waifu on your home screen. I like it. I like it. All right, so that's all. We are at the bottom of Grand Summoner's official Discord, JP. So we are going to close that. Close that second screen up. We are actually just at the 2-hour mark, and I've got to do more stuff today, so I apologize. But we'll be closing up shop here pretty soon, guys. I'm thinking about doing like a pull though. I got enough to pull. You guys shouldn't copy me, but you know. Wait, I'm at step 3. Ah, yes, this thing. This stupid thing. We're not pulling more on this. 12. The reset is tomorrow. Oh, you're totally right. We should probably just wait till tomorrow, huh? For this. We should wait for Valerie and get a chance at Charlotte or Veronica. But you know we're just gonna get Saorg and Weaver in the same pool anyway, so yeah, I don't know. Yeah, sorry, I was like, I don't want to accidentally chance to pull Leon here. I was just about to pull up, like, yeah, I'll pull, and then like I saw Leon on the banner, I was like, all right, we'll at least do. We got 2 crossovers, and we'll do an ALK ticket, or not an ALK, you know what I mean, ALK ticket. My brain today. Yo, one of our homies is playing Banjo-Kazooie, dude. We're gonna go hang out with them in a sec. Banjo-Kazooie. True EX, Kate. Alright, we're hoping for a Lucy here. Can we pull any more on the normal? Yeah, we don't have a reset here. Alright. Yeah, the only other person that we'd really want is like a Lucy possibly. But yep, we're going to do this one. And so thank you guys very much for coming and checking me out today. Really do appreciate it. Hope you guys have a great rest of the day. And we'll be making sure to do this a lot more here real soon. Let's see what we get. Alright, we got our Lord Ash Toto. That's fine, too. That's fine. We're going to go raid over our homie who's playing Banjo-Kazooie. So thank everyone again for coming to check me out. Make sure to eat lots of food, drink lots of water, but most importantly, have some fun. We'll see you next time, guys. Thanks again.